2020 NCAA champions consisted of three sensational players: Justin Jefferson, Joe Burrow, and Jamar Chase. In today's video, we are going to pair them up in the NFL by trading Justin Jefferson to the Bengals, attempting to win the NFL Super Bowl. Closest trade I was able to find that will realistically happen would be this trade right here, sending Justin Jefferson to the Bengals for 2 first-round picks and T. Higgins. Now, this was an alleged trade offer sent from the Bengals in order to get Justin Jefferson, but in today's video, it will be accepted instead of declined like how it was in real life. Bengals offense has become an 87 overall offense. As y'all can see, Joe Burrow has now recruited both of his college receivers in Jamar Chase and Justin Jefferson, with both of them being X factors, which will probably make them the best offensive talents in the league, man. So first things first, man, let's go ahead and hop into our first game. Here we have our first game with this new high-power offense from the Bengals, man. Let's go ahead and speed this up, man. See how well this offense performs. So here we have a dry first quarter. They are going against this tough Browns defense, but as y'all can see, man, they're putting points on the board, scoring just 14 in the first half. And here we have a 7-point lead, well, 8-point lead, and here they go up another touchdown. And it looks like the Bengals are going to be able to come up with their first win in the season opener, man. Joe Burrow was able to throw 225 yards and only 1 touchdown. So as you can see, Justin Jefferson, the clear #1 option for Joe Burrow, but right behind him is his receiver and Jamar Chase with also 6 receptions. Well, Justin Jefferson had 8, and Jamar Chase had 6 receptions and 85 yards. So it's looking like their success is going to rely heavily on Jamar Chase and Justin Jefferson, for the simple fact of the third option does not look very reliable here. But like I said, they are playing a very, very solid defense in that Browns defense, as everybody knows. So let's go ahead and sim to mid-season and see how well this new high-power offense is performing. And at the mid-season mark, we have the Cincinnati Bengals going 5-1, performing amazing through the mid-season mark, man. With only 1 L, we still are at 87 overall offense. I probably should upgrade these players to try and help them out a bit. So let's go ahead and take a look at the stats, see how well this offense is being ran. So as y'all can see, just in the bottom, we do have the 9th offense in the league as far as points per game, and passing in the past game we are 18th. So that can use a lot of improvement, but the defense has been performing well. Now, as y'all know in football, man, the better your offense is, the easier it is for the defense, and the better the defense is, the easier it is for the offense, man. So let's go ahead and head over to Joe Burrow's stats and Jamar Chase. So as we can see here, man, Joe Burrow is 19th in the league in passing yards and 8th in passing touchdowns. He only has 1 interception on the season, with almost a 70% completion percentage, which is amazing for him right now. As long as he can keep this up, we will be on the road to winning ourselves a Super Bowl, man. Let's take a look how his receivers have been doing. So surprisingly, not really surprisingly, Jamar Chase does have a little bit more experience with Joe Burrow than Justin Jefferson, but Jamar Chase found himself being the #1 target. Well, not the #1 target, but having the most yards on the team, having only about 30 yards more than Justin Jefferson, while Justin Jefferson has 2 more touchdowns. So they're both performing well. Hopefully we can get both of these receivers to 1,000-yard seasons and about probably like 8 touchdowns for both of our receivers. But so far so good. Joe Burrow has been playing well. He hasn't been the most explosive quarterback, as y'all can see, coming in at 19th in the NFL for passing yards, but he's getting the job done, man. He is winning games with them going 5-1. Now we're just gonna go ahead and sim to the playoffs. As y'all know, we're sitting pretty good at 5-1 and making the playoffs. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and sim there, see how well we did, and then we're gonna watch our playoffs game, man. We are, man. The Cincinnati Bengals were able to make the playoffs, going 10-7, finishing at #2 within the AFC North, having to play the New York Jets in the playoffs with an 89 overall defense. But it's okay though. We still have that 87 overall offense with 2 of the best receivers in the league, man. So as y'all can see, the Bengals have had a bad second half of the season, but they were able to make it to the playoffs still. Let's go ahead and take a look at these stats and awards, see who did well, who didn't do well. So as y'all can see, man, big improvements from Joe Burrow in the second half of the season, making it to the fourth quarterback in passing yards with 27 touchdowns and 8 interceptions on a 71 pass completion percentage, 2% higher than what it was at the midseason mark. So right now, Joe Burrow is just on a tear right now. What I'm predicting now is going to come down to that defense, man. This offense looks beautiful with both of the receivers getting 1,200 yards. Justin Jefferson with 12 touchdowns on the season and Jamar Chase with 6 touchdowns. Now, he wasn't able to hit that 8 touchdown mark, but Justin Jefferson getting 12 touchdowns pretty much covers up for Jamar Chase's 6. And Jamar Chase had about the same amount of yards, about 30 more yards than Justin Jefferson on the year with 5 more receptions, man. So both of the receivers have came to play and showed out on the year for Joe Burrow, man, getting him that 4th spot. I wonder where both of these receivers rank within in terms of yards. Jamar Chase found himself 1, 2, 3, 4. He is the 5th receiver, and Justin Jefferson is the 8th receiver. So having the 5th receiver and the 8th receiver in terms of yards in the NFL, you should be sitting in a great position in order to win games and win playoff games, man. So let's go ahead and start up our game against the Jets and see how this goes. We have Joe Burrow returning to the playoffs, man, in his first playoff game in a year, man. So here we have it, man. Jets get off to an early start, scoring a quick 7, with the Bengals responding with 3 back-to-back touchdowns before half, man. As y'all can see, just a very dominant offense in the Bengals, man, going up about 2 touchdowns on the Jets as the Jets make a quick push to try and come back, man. We are going to watch these last few seconds. Can the Cincinnati Bengals defense hold up in the playoffs, man? All they need is just one stop, man. So as y'all see, Aaron Rodgers in the pocket looking for somewhere to run. He finds the lane, slides just short of the first, man. With 3 timeouts, will the Jets be able to win the game, man? So as y'all see, y'all boys already know Aaron Rodgers was hurt last year, but here he is making his return in the playoffs. Seeing him across the middle of the field with an easy completion, man. The New York Jets are on the 4-yard line, man. Will they be able to make it in the end zone? And yes, he will. Aaron Rodgers does clutch up and finds the end zone, finds Tyler Conklin within the end zone, and is able to get the job done, man. Can Joe Burrow turn into Joe Shiesty and win this game in these last 51 seconds of the 4th quarter, man? Here we have Joe Burrow in the pocket, man, getting ready to call for the snap. Will he be able to throw dots with Justin Jefferson and Jamar Chase? Here we have Jamar Chase on the sidelines, man. Can he get in field goal range? Great dot by Joe Burrow, man. They do still have 2 timeouts, man, so they have a lot of time to work with here. Joe Burrow in the pocket looking for somebody. Finds his tight end, man. Not a bad throw from Joe Burrow, man. As y'all see, man, he only needs to get to the 43-yard line, approaching the 50. So in Joe Shiesty we trust. We need both of these receivers to perform here, man. We need them to show their talent. With the blitz coming off the edge, Joe Burrow makes the running pass. Able to make the completion, man. About 10 yards away from that field goal mark, man, with 1 timeout left. Come on, Joe Burrow. As he drops back, looking for his receivers. Scrambles out the pocket for the first down to the 25-yard line. Joe Burrow is able to get it done, man. Get in field goal range to win the game, man. That should be GG's. The Bengals should be able to run the clock out and call a timeout here and ice the game. And what we thought to be a blowout in the first half became an intense wild card game, man. As y'all can see, with Joe Burrow putting up 235 yards, 2 touchdowns, and Aaron Rodgers responded with 345 yards with 2 touchdowns, man. Although the Bengals did almost sell the lead, they were able to come out with the W with Jamar Chase having 93 yards in today's game. Meanwhile, Justin Jefferson with a underwhelming performance with only 46 yards. If they're looking to win the Super Bowl, Justin Jefferson is going to have to show up a little bit more than that, man. So let's go ahead and hop into our next playoff game. We are in our second playoff game, man, going against the Baltimore Ravens. And by the way, all the rosters are updated. And here we have an early lead from the Ravens, man. We need Joe Burrow to pick it up as he responds right before half. The Baltimore Ravens go up 2 touchdowns as Joe Burrow quickly responds. We do need some defense here, and we're not able to get it as Joe Burrow turns the ball over. And here our playoffs come to an end, man. Very, very, very quickly. Like I said earlier in this video, man, the game will come down to the Cincinnati Bengals defense. As y'all can see, Joe Burrow, 21 for 30, 311, 4 touchdowns, 1 interception that did cost them a touchdown. As y'all saw, as we already knew, Derrick Henry kind of put the team on his back. Let's see what these receivers were able to do within this game. Now, like in the last game, I said Justin Jefferson was going to have to show up, which in fact he did. But with that happening, Jamar Chase did kind of get shadowed out within this game, which is a big reason to why they were probably why they came up short. Although the Bengals came up short in the playoffs, the 3 LSU Tigers did not disappoint, with Joe Burrow finishing as the 4th best quarterback, Jamar Chase finishing 5th at wide receiver, and Justin Jefferson finishing 8th. I hope y'all enjoyed this video, man. If y'all want to see a part 2, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. And it's your boy TGB Bean, and I'm out.